Motorsport games alive and kicking? What a pleasant surprise! Greetings Romy, you're watching Rom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and our regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more, our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Not much going on this week either. We're in the middle of August, so it's not like there's a lot going on in the northern hemisphere anyway. Well, there's some news around Race Room, but we're not allowed to tell you anything yet. We can tell you the beta 1.6 of Automobilista 2 has dropped into the beta testing branch, but this will not be the release despite the round number. Seems Reza know there are still some steps to take, so we'll wait. And while we wait, we train for next Saturday's 10,000 subscribers celebration, which will see us, together with some guests and hopefully you, crash around with Wreckfest having fun. Saturday, 24th of August, 2000 CET, which is a good time also for all of our family in the Americas, including Cody, who's going to whoop my patoosh on Wreckfest as he always does. But maybe you can avenge me? Motorsport games are alive and kicking, we are alive and crashing. Into you next week. Let's enjoy live, shall we? Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione are on sale right now, including the DLCs. Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition costing you €14, up from the €8 it normally costs, but still worth buying. Assetto Corsa Competizione for €12 is quite worth it, especially if there's DLCs you want and still don't have, as all but the two most recent are reduced by half or almost. The links in our description bring you to the respective Steam pages. Last week we told you about the changes American Truck Simulator would be seeing with the 1.51 release. This week we learned about the changes in Euro Truck Simulator 2 with new custom city intros for the Italia and Beyond the Baltic Sea DLCs and some rework on selected German cities. Motorsport games released their Q2 reports last week. In them, they say they made 200,000 USD more than last year, which seems to be the exact number they were able to raise in profits. This revenue seems to have gone 1-to-1 into profits. Motorsport games are very happy to be able to even talk about positive income compared to last year that saw them bleeding out at the tune of over 8 million. Of course, getting rid of many permanent workers as well as being able to settle with IndyCar and TOCA helped here. After taxes, depreciation and other costs, Motorsport games is still running a loss of 200,000 USD, but compared to the issues they were having before, this is but a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch.
This is of course great news for the continuation of the development of Le Mans Ultimate, and we're happy Motorsport games has returned back to life. They are for sure still in intensive care, but they may even be able to make it. On the other hand, only 13% of the people who paid for Le Mans Ultimate have also bought any kind of DLC, which includes also the season patch, which almost half of the people buying any DLC at all bought. And while Stephen Hood spoke about being happy about that, we don't think it's a big number. Stephen Hood also talked about a subscription service which we expect will be for their own servers, as he was clear the subscription would not be mandatory to keep playing Le Mans Ultimate.